year on Thacker, May 30th, 2025, is the 35th anniversary of one of my favorite movies, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Spoilers for this 35-year-old movie. Directed by Stephen Barron, which a little side tangent here, why does no one talk about this guy? This guy has directed so much really good stuff. For one, this movie, but also a whole ton of great music videos. Fleetwood Mac, Toto, Kenny Loggins, Madonna, Michael Jackson, David Bowie, Tears for Fears, Dolly Parton, and maybe most notably the music video for Take On Me by Why do we not talk about this guy? Like, it'd be one thing if these were just generic music videos, but these have billions of views. LTDR, let's talk about Stephen Barron more, and written by Todd W. Lingine and Bobby Herberg. With a budget of $13.5 million, it made $202 million, at the time being the highest grossing indie film ever, and wasn't overthrown into the Blair Witch Project. And even today is the 18th highest grossing indie film of all time. And I think we can all agree, this is one time the audience score is definitely the right one on Rotten Tomatoes. I haven't kept it a secret on this channel, I love TMNT. And a big part of my love for TMNT is this movie. This movie was way ahead of its time. Back then, the only dark superhero movies there were this and Batman. And now in a day and age where we have tons of dark superhero movies, it's neat to look back at the first. Kids of course love this movie. Turtle Mania in the late 80s and early 90s is something you have to really see to believe. But even though kids loved it, parents were pretty mixed. They thought that it was too dark and violent for a movie based on a pretty lighthearted kids series. Which, to be fair, it was. But that's what made it so good. It was dark and violent. I mean, not like the original comics, but darker than this.
Everybody hates me!
No, little dude, honest!
Hold on, I hate him.
This movie has cussing, blood, violence, and overall it just has that really gritty late 80s, early 90s look to it. The locations in this movie, whether it be the sewers or the farmhouse, look and feel so real. They might as well be characters on their own. Speaking of the characters, this movie does such a good job at introducing characters. From the moment we meet them, we know exactly who they are and what they're like. The Turtles, April, and Casey are so engaging characters. April gives us a good view of this role for a normal everyday person. Casey Jones is that wannabe cool bad boy that's more of a goofball than anything.
It's coming along nicely.
I love the chemistry he has with Raphael and Donatello.
A Jose Canseco bat? Tell me, you didn't pay money for this.
Ooh, that's it. Dome head.
L flips.
See this transplant work. Fungoid.
It worked.
We never get to see it with Michelangelo and Leonardo, which I would have liked, but I guess Raphael and Donatello thing has stuck over the years. And I know people do talk about this, but Shredder is such a great villain. I think Shredder's in the same vein as Sauron in Lord of the Rings and Gozer in Ghostbusters, where they're not acting in the movie that much, but their presence is constantly felt and built up. Before the final battle, we'll get a few scenes with Shredder, but you know this guy is some bad news. His presence, especially the way he's shot, is so effective. And while yes, Shredder is a good fighter, the way he ultimately gets the upper hands on the Turtles is by using psychological tactics. He gets into their heads.
You fight well, in the old style. Ah, the rat.
Huh?
So it has a name. It had a name.
You lie!
Do I?
And man, the action really is well done. It's nothing crazy, in fact it's pretty basic. But it's all choreographed really well, and what makes it really compelling are the characters, why this fight is happening and what it's for, not just the scale of it. And the Turtles themselves look fantastic. This was one of the last projects Jim Henson worked on, as he passed away just a little under 2 months after its release. Hence why this film's sequel is dedicated to him. And in my opinion, one of Jim Henson's last projects was one of his best. This is the best look the Turtles have ever had. These are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And these costumes / animatronic heads still hold up and look great. And yeah, every once in a while you get something like this, but they look a million times better than whatever this is. Overall, I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The story is great, fun, it's TMNT at its finest, even 35 years later. But let me know in the comments below, what do you think of TMNT 1990? Also, if you've enjoyed this video, thanks for liking and subscribing. Bye guys for now, bye-bye, Scott Thacker. Also, if you've enjoyed